never mind. Monday. Here we go. 11. Right.
Right to the air, it's Fields. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath. There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier. Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
Right back to him on first down. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll stick with him again. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Let's give some love to the big guys up front here, Mike. The offensive line is looking good here early to start the game. Couple nice big explosive runs. Expect them to continue to lean on the big guys up front as the rest of this game unfolds.
Down to the 4, it'll be 2nd and goal. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he'll get about halfway there. That's a gain of 2. Down to the 2.
Coming into the game, this is something defensively you have to be aware of. If this quarterback gets a chance and he sees some daylight, he's going to try to take it in on his own. But not in this case. They were quick to react, stop him short. Now brings up 3rd and goal.
Line of scrimmage to the 2-yard line. It's 3rd down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Cowboys. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Bunch right. Here we go. Hey, can. Justin. Right.
On 1st and 10, Fields. Thrown into a sea of bodies, but it's complete. First down, Fields. He runs with it. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play.
It's this. Here we go, son. Right.
A first down throw for Fields. He'll take off again.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short game.
And Fields is tough to bring down in the open field. Gives the D a break as he slides down. But he got the first down. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw.
The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me.
And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds inside the 30. A big play for the Cowboys. 42 yards. It's first down, and they'll run. And he's going to be taken down, but a marker is on the field, and we need to check this call. Now, faking the give. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback, working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
A run now on second down. It'll be a short pickup down to the 22. That's Alex Highsmith in for the tackle. Here's a third down and 4. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And that's going to lead to a 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball, but at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Easy. we go. Chip slant. Tonight.
Fields now to throw on first down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Hey, Ken.
At the 19-yard line.
Second down, it's Fields. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. First down sack, second down big play attempt, falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in third and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
Hey, Ken. Here we go. Good. Hey, Ken. Go.
Fields from the gun on third down. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. Now we get whistles. Time has run out. The first quarter has come to an end. So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. And we're back to the Steel City after this. So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? Right.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Renardo Green. And the Cowboys have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face second down and 7. He'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year. Now for the point after. He knocks it through. The Cowboys will get out in front 17-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, Ken. Here we go, son.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Here we go. Sit high.
Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. To throw is Fields.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Deron Bland. And he is just going to waltz his way in. The pick 6. A touchdown for the defense. Point after try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Cowboys up their lead. It's now 24-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts.
Here we go. 11. Tonight.
To throw is Fields. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
The defense is going to have to come up with a plan for this quarterback using his legs, Mike, or it's going to be a long day. They knew coming in he was a threat, but I'm not sure they thought he would be this effective this early.
Fields to throw. That one knocked away and incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced, and at other times it looks like they've never practiced at all.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
I think the most frustrating element to all of this is when you look downfield, there's guys open. There's plays to be made downfield in the passing game, but quite frankly, the pass protection has just been so bad that they haven't been able to take advantage of any of it.
Here we go, son. Delta. You got a mini basic. Why not? Tonight.
Now Fields. He's going to let this one go deep. That's caught. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. Fields now. He's going to keep it himself. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Bunch right. Tonight.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line.
It makes sense on 2nd and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have 3rd down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on 3rd and goal.
To the pylon, he's in. Justin Fields. Touchdown, Steelers. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Boswell adds the extra point. And the Steelers back within 10. It's now 24-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's out of bounds, but they take it to the red zone inside the 20. A big play for the Cowboys. 61 yards. Now a give on the ground. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. The middle they go. And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's a run. He'll try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2. Ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. They'll go with him again. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. They'll run. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Touchdown, Cowboys. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half.
You know, he spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game. Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go, son.
Back to throw is Fields.
What did he tell us in our production meeting this week, Mike? He takes such great pride in his coverage abilities, and after that play, it's pretty clear why.
Here we go. Alpha, 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 alpha. Easy, easy, easy. Tonight.
Fields now on 2nd down. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Just a great example of not only the anticipation, but the instincts to go break that pass up, Mike. You can see he's clearly looking at the quarterback's eyes. And once that ball was delivered, he's just attacking it and breaking it up.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And he'll work ahead for about 5 to the 25. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. It's a gain of 12 there. That's good for a Dallas first down. Now a give up the middle. Room to run past midfield. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. A big play for the Cowboys. 33 yards. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Handoff here, up the middle. And he'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the first down. They'll stay on the ground. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. Second down.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive. And what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down. Kicking time, the field goal unit out for the Cowboys. This just a little more than a chip shot. 32-yard attempt. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cowboys will extend their third quarter lead.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Don't jump. Ready? Chip slam. Hey, can. Tonight.
First down. Fields. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
Now, Fields. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. First and 10. Fields. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Throwing is Fields. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing. Throwing now on third and long. And that is incomplete.
We've already seen these two guys connect for a touchdown in this game, and had they been on the same page there, I think they would have been able to add to that total. Unfortunately for them, just a little bit off, and it falls incomplete.
Here we go. Right.
Fourth down, Fields. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Drive will start on the ground. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half, and he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down. The tight end going in motion to the left. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on third down. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt. The coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go. Angel. Tonight.
Here's Fields. going for it all. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. The throw on the run is complete. Down the right sideline. And he will take this one in. 72 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. Extra point attempt still to come. It's up and through. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line.
Yeltsin. Here we go, set. Set.
Fields now to throw on 1st down. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Second down, it's Fields. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. A 1st down throw for Fields. He'll tuck it and take off.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Here we go. 11.
Working out of the gun, it's Field. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. From the shotgun, it's Fields. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush, and it will lead to a turnover on downs. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down. Now, faking the give. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. And he's into the end end zone yet again. Touchdown, Dallas. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point, up and good. The Cowboys will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Test, bunch right. Here we go, son.
On 1st and 10, Fields. Thrown left side, the catch is made. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And at this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
Now he'll air one out.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down.
At their own 42-yard line.
Delta. Here we go. You got a mini basic, all right?
Back to throw is Fields. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 40-yard line.
Fields now on 2nd down. There's that man again. Another catch. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. And even 30 yards.
No more. Here we go, son.
Fields to throw. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. They get an even 20 on that one. That's a Steeler 1st down.
Here we go.
To throw is Fields. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Cowboys' 4-yard line.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Fields from the gun on 3rd down. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. And he missed it. That's a rare miss for the veteran. And they are unable to add on the point after. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. Not much happening there, just a short game. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. On the toss, they'll run. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1. Here's 2nd and 9. He'll drop to throw. He'll take a shot here. Back of the end zone. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Now a shot here, deep middle. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. They're able to finish the season in style as they get the victory here in the finale in Week 18.
Tripping off grades, I just be making up different reasons for my nieces. I pick enough to keep it up, but ain't no thing straight, cause ain't no reason for this money to stay. Like, what you want? What you want? I got Jesus giving money, what you want? I've been sitting and pitching this for a reason to cry, so I'ma say I love you, but keep a look on my eye, cause I can never really want you less than money or pride. So when I say I really love you, boy, just know it's a lie. Like, I ain't mean it. I ain't mean it. I just need another reason for a sickle. Another bag, another season, another description, another feeling. Boy, God, I gave him a lot, but I keep. Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay tripping cause I got no funds. Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay tripping cause I got no funds. Homie got a bump, but it ain't not fun.